someone like Dan, I probably would have gotten skewered. Hey, Muay Thai. I'm not taking a real deep stance here. If I do, I'm going to have a hard time getting back into the fight. Z. Hey. Whoa. Hey. So that's got some weird movements in it. So I think maybe we'll go by the numbers as a group. So everybody grab a Jo, and then we'll kind of walk through this. But you see what I'm talking about? That this is a bailout. You know, when I've got him here, and all of a sudden, holy cow, he's coming in. Whoa! And that scooping of the hand is the same thing as following it into a trap. It just happens to be up. And we know this position too. This is like a makiotoshi. So this is a winding here. Hey, let's go together. And so bring the hand together underneath this, reach under, take the stick here, top hand goes to the back, and I have my arrow stopping posture. Okay, I'm really skinny, see? Then sword comes to my neck, I step back, feet together, I'm squared. The stick is going to go behind my shoulder and then come down in a big strike that I have to reach a little bit to get his wrist. Then he's going to kind of get sideways to me, so I adjust so I can hold his center. And when he turns to cut my inner thigh, I'm going to put my knee behind my heel. This hand is over the shoulder. Yeah, this is a nice strong posture. Doesn't feel like it, but it is. Do a little bit of a to get his balance. Stand up, drop it into the center, and I want you to feel I'm pushing with this hand to hold that in the center. Okay, then he starts to move. I'm already in a pushing position. Give him a little shove. Pull back to Hikiotoshi Kamai. Big strike, attacking, attacking, and attacking. Then we're done. So, really not too bad. Okay, let's try it again. Hey. Subawari Yoi. Hajime. Evade and take the wrist. Change angle. Escape with the knee behind the heel. John, look. Yeah. And this is, look at this fist. I'm weightlifting. So the back fist is up. Palm is up. So I have both palms, really. Both palms are in upward position here. Zeke. Give them a little bit of hip action to pull them off balance. Stand up, drop it with him, hold that sword to his hips. He starts to move off. Give him a good shove. Back to Hikiotoshi Kamai. No, the real one, with your hand in the middle. It's on your thigh. Yeah, the actual middle. You're a little too forward like this. A little more here. Yeah. And then attacking Hikiotoshi. Right? All right. Okay, let's grab the swords. People who are doing swords, grab your swords, because we're going to have a by the number walkthrough on the swords, because the swords are so weird. All right, so Jo side, practice your movements also. As we're doing the sword, we'll just be separated. This is, we used to call it Remoto no Kata. So, Remoto no Kata is the katachi. It's just the form. There's no threat. So we'll be good with that. But anyway, so we have first Haso Kamai. And you're going to take your position. Yeah, there you go. Yadome. Okay, now, sword steps forward. You're waiting on that side. Each knee. San. Then attack diagonally to the neck and the stick dodges. So I'm going to stop about here. You know, in Iaido, they have this big thing about cutting down to the level of the knee. But this isn't Iaido. This is a Kenjutsu. So I'm going to keep the sword kind of here. The stick is going to smack me on the wrist now. So go ahead and, as if you don't actually contact. Actually, why not? Let's get the sticks up here and hit them on the wrist. Gently. So, on the wrist. Bop. Nice. And you want to get it right in that little groove right there. Okay, so now for the swordsman, I want you to kind of push the hilt of the sword over and just move, don't move your right foot, Dale. Just bring your feet together, Musubidachi. And when you do this, your hand is going to kind of be draped over the stick a little bit. Yeah, right there. Okay, so that movement, one. Then the stick is going to adjust to that. You feel how you've lost his center? Yeah, so you're going to take this leg and you're going to step over here and trap him. Go back to trapping his center there. Yes. So now you got his center again. Doesn't have to be too low. Just needs to be, let's see. Yeah. And here. You want to hold him. Okay, so we got that. Your feet are crossed.
Figures.
They should be, so what I've done is from here. I just did this.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Real simple motion. So
And there.
yeah,
There.
and then you're
There.
gonna, yes, there you go. Okay, so everybody's got that piece. Then swordsman, turn sideways with your hip and step in to cut up. And no. Yeah. So you're here. You're gonna do this. Just raise. Yeah. Yep. And so if I've got the stick here and he starts to do that, cut here. I'm going to do this. Yeah. Try it.
So there's actually two side motions in the swordsman. The first one that makes me move off to reacquire the center.
First one is here, and then, well, let me show you the difference. So you've got me here, right?
Got this guy, right. Okay.
So you're going to adjust there. Then I'm going to turn here.
And you're going to turn again.
Yeah. So what I've really done,
By your swords. One.
this is a little one, and then there's a big one where I actually move my hip in.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's two.
Yeah. Absolutely. All right. So this is hard. Yep. And then come into him. There he goes by the side, and you've scooped him, and you want to have this hand by your shoulder and this hand up here, and preferably catch his wrist.
Catch the wrist. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Nancy, angle your body more this way so you got his wrist.
Okay.
Nice. Okay, has everybody got wrists? Let's get everybody to get wrists. And you can see how this knee is behind that heel because he was going to cut here, and I went, whoa, pulled that out of there. All right, everybody's got knee position. Get this knee, that, yes, and scoop. Now, on the Joe side, I want you to just give him a little bit of just a little pop. Then stand up. As the sword starts trying to recover, you follow the sword, trap him to his center. Yes. Okay. Good. Good. Looks nice. All right. So swordsman, you've now been trapped over here. You're going to come out and get control of the weapon. But then you're going to step away. And when you step away, you're going to get scrunched in the, get poked. And then big Hikiotoshi, back step to get off of, give that thing room to not kill you. Yes. Okay. So that is by the numbers. Let's just break up into pairs and practice that for a little bit. So a blonde walks into a bar and says, ouch. Hey! Hey! Yeah, half step back, a little quarter step back. Yeah, don't switch your feet, just a little scoot. If you're too close, because I was right here, and you're going to scoot slowly. Lower the sword and take a little scoot step back. There you go. So, like I said, this one, after all the details in the last couple of motions, this one seems pretty easy. And basically all I'm doing here is when he comes into attack, I'm just going to step diagonally out of the way and I draw the stick and I recover my center line, right? This is really important. Later Kata used this position. So now I'm going to lift the stick with my body center like this. And you notice I go around. It's like a capital letter D if you were drawing it from the bottom. And the reason is that if I go straight up, I don't get the stick there. If I do this, he's now got control and he can come across the top for me. I'm safe, so I've got plenty of time here. And this is coming right through the center. It feels like I'm going to hit him in the right between the eyeballs, but I don't. Here, this is an attacking motion. Right at this point, he's got to decide if he's going to try to come forward or go backwards. And at this point, he doesn't have a choice. And I wanted you to, I've been emphasizing the timing on hanteuchi. And you can see that it's really, really, really important when you do hanteuchi to have this late timing on your strike. Now, if I were to do this and he swings, I'm a goner. But if I do this, he can tell you that there's just not much to attack at that point. So that's really the main issue. Constant attack in this technique. Okay? So let's try that. Let's try everybody. Your sword, grab a sword. Joe, grab a Joe. Let's give that a try. All right. Good. Hey. Hey. Your timing's a little different from Dale's. It's interesting. Right? Yeah. So, but I want to show you something. If he's right on this line, John, and he comes into attack, and I do this, and I leave it on that line, I'm pointing over there. So what I do is when I come back, I reacquire. I slide my body here and bring that stick into my center. If he does real quickly, let's say he's you know, got kendo brain and he lifts that sword immediately, then I can do that because I've got the center line. Here, I'm going to come across the top and attack in. Got the center line here. And this, you notice that this changed from this level to eye level. He might try to quick strike and I might just pop him there. But he doesn't. I get my stick in front of me and drop that onto his wrist. Like I said, it's not very moves, but there's the same number of details, kind of.
Yeah.
Try.
That explains some things about on the sword side. Because I used to think, oh, well, we're eventually going to, as we get good enough, we're going to sort of attack simultaneously and meet in the middle. But it's none of that.
I don't want him to do that.
Yeah, it's none of that.
No, I'm covering him the whole time. I'm driving him back. Yeah, you're gonna. This is how to dominate the attacker.
I had bad ideas. I was thinking,
Oh, nice, very nice. A little bit wider grip, Nancy.
why is he not cutting?
There you go.
No.
Yeah.
Is it the sort of middle of the thing? It's that guy.
So from here, when you first do this evasion, you're just going to come, make that big letter D.
Okay, sorry, I thought you were saying something about getting on the center line.
Yeah. And what I'm talking about is,
No, when you were talking to John, you said you could attack him anywhere.
you can, yes. Yeah. So, but the idea is that is just making sure, that I reacquire center line here so that I've got him here. And that way, my goal is to catch him like that. But let's say he pulls it, he's just going chop chop and he pulls that sword up and I just, if I've got the center line, then it's real easy to knock him in the...
Okay, but that's not what you're doing.
That's not what we're doing.
What I'm actually doing is I'm coming.
You're making the letter D.
Okay, so making the letter D. Oh, there. Okay.
Yeah. It's a big D like Dallas, not a little D like Denton.
Okay.
And this comes, whoop, yeah, boom, and you scoot it. So you have to step. You go, bop. And once you've got this control on him, this is a threat. This is a little bit of a brushback. He should actually have to pull his head back just a little, or feel like he should.
Here. And I'm going to go big D. But I could make it bigger, but I'm afraid of whacking him. Okay. Hip.
Yeah, not this one's out in front of the body a little bit.
Okay.
It's going to be here.
Oh, okay.
Boom. And that lets you have a little bit wider grip. So, so you've got him here, and I'm actually going to be touching his center as well as holding his wrist. And I don't want to push down here, because if I push down, he could just let go of the sword with your back hand.
Okay.
And I just push, and then he's going to cut me with his other hand. So when he's here, if he lets go with that back hand, resisting them, they just stay there, and that's something to
And I'm
practice
pulling
on.
off in that same angle, right? I'm pulling out. the same-
Yeah, you go straight back, and I immediately attack the eyes here. And this is, once again, like I said, if he decides to be quick draw McGraw, I'm going to fire this into here. And, we just did this number of guarding ourselves, so bam, you can protect yourself. And it's all about, okay, where's the weaknesses in this, and how can I nail him no matter what he does? So, okay. Nice. Okay. Oh, good. Okay. I don't know if you were, I was talking to John about this, but why don't you attack me straight down this line? So I'm here. Now, I should be a little bit off the end of that. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, you're cutting past me. So
Close,
come back
close.
in and I want you to put that monouchi right on top of my head. That.
Right there?
Yep. There it is. So if that's what's coming and I get out of there here, you see that one step puts me kind of plenty far away. But I want you to see that I had the stick here right on that center line. If I just drop it over
Yeah,
here,
right.
I'm offline.
Right.
So as I drop it, I also recover here.
Yeah.
Now, if you're quick draw McGraw and you decide, chop, and you come straight up to try to attack again,
Yeah, oh, yeah, that's nice.
I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
And if you're on the way down, I'll probably do that.
Yeah.
You know, because we just studied how to get under
Yeah.
the stick twice.
Yeah.
So this is important to know, is that that's one of the reasons why you don't do that. And the other thing is you feel that this is really attacking through you. And so the Fugaku Kai-jo of hi, I got you right here. That's okay, but that really changes your mind. So here,
And then I'm just going to come back ready. No, I didn't do that right. I'm going to come back ready to get you so I'm not rocking off the back of my feet.
and
Yeah. Now that is a bad idea to come forward.
yeah, and you can feel that if I were to do this guy,
So yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
that's no good. We used to do like this, and people said, well, this kata doesn't work. And then you say, oh, no.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
So little changes. So this one, it's easy, but it's got a lot of important fundamentals that have to be right.
Position on my point.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's an extremely hostile position on my part. Because this is.
No.
If I'm deciding to go forward, I'm deciding to go forward. So it's that thing coming up in the top that makes me decide. It's this that makes me decide, okay, I'm going to go after this.
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of, because when you take that first step back, go ahead.
That makes me do that.
Yes, so this is, if I do, we were originally taught in the old days to go, hi there, got your wrist. And this has, you know what the problem is with that? It's Shinchin problem. If I get your wrist here, just let go with the other side and cut my neck, one-handed. Yeah, you don't have to do anything with the sword.
Oh, yeah.
Just. So what do I do here?
Yeah.
I do this.
Yeah.
All right, but okay, so we're here. He's got the.
That's going to be there. Here, yeah.
You feel like attacking right here?
I do.
Ooh. So, boom. This we just learned how to do this, right? So this is really I'm doing two things. I'm attacking his eyes here, and we used to do it like this. Come in and said, no. You want him to see it.
Oh.
You want him to see that and say, look, this is aimed right at you. And then it's much faster.
Right on that, just correction. Make sure there's probably some piece I'm not doing.
Okay.
It's kind of pieces. Sure. Jodon. Fade back. Bring it down and.
Not so big going back. You just want to give just slow. Go slow, because I don't. You don't want me
even too fast. Then.
Yeah, you don't want me to think that you're trying to do something tricky.
Okay.
So you slow it way down and you go, I'm just going to lower my sword, but I'm a little too close, so I'm going to do this.
You did it a little backwards.
It's to the side here.
To here.
Yeah, not behind, not down in front. It's
So if I'm here, and you just peg me. I'm too close, so I'm going to be.
yes.
Okay.
I don't want to feel any threat. You don't want to give me any reason to be nervous.
Poke me.
Yeah, or
Bash in your skull.
this type of thing. Really, here I'm pretty good with that. Sat.
Just too close.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Now if you notice his initial step back is different than the way we've been doing it.
His initial step back.
He did not do what we've been doing. He went almost back right here.
Yeah.
What have we been doing?
We've been doing
Oh, more sideways.
almost completely whatever that direction
So
is.
like a 45
He didn't-
degree
he didn't
maybe?
there.
Yeah,
More like
45.
45 degree?
Right,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Here.
Except for
Even more. Go
went
back.
forward before the stick went forward.
Yeah.
Oh, science. Wrong?
You got a little bit of
Okay.
little whippy wobble. Hey. You leaning forward? Yeah, this is good. And if you step in deep enough with your front foot that you can hold here.
A little touch.
Yeah.
Fine.
And the other little bitty thing is you don't want me to lift my hands here.
Right.
Because if I can just do this, I'm going to kill you. So I have to be interfered with. There has to be
Some feel.
it has to be a wall, but it can't be that much.
Right.
It can't be enough that if I take my hand away, it drops.
Okay.
You've got to hold a position, and what I'm talking about is here.
Right.
So lift your hands. Lift. Ugh. That's not very comfortable. Now drop them.
It's making
So kind of a barrier there.
Yeah,
kind of
I'm putting a
stop.
wall. I'm not pushing on them, but I'm not going to let them come up.
Okay.
Otherwise, the technique doesn't make any sense. What? Right.
There.
And I can come in a little bit.
Yeah, you can just
I
touch
can
the.
step in with my feet.
Yes, step in with your feet to touch the center.
So I can
do.
go
Hey.
back here. A little bit of.
Yes. And you notice that enhances the brushback. Hey, now here, my hands are interfered with, so I'm going to pull off of the end of the stick and raise to Jodan, and then whoa, come back. Eyes. Those, a little more. Yes, I should be staring right down the end of that, and I should feel like if I try to come in right now, that I'm going to eat some stick. Okay, so those first three omote, we're not going to march through all of omote. That's more time than we have, but that should kind of give you some structure on what we've been doing, clean up a little bit for those who've been doing it, and that, like I said, that tsukizue, the seite kata is a lingua franca of Jodo, and most people who do Jodo, they're gonna know this motion, and if you do it well, then you're in like Flynn. Okay, great. All right. Well, thank you all very much, and let's bow to each other. Takai nire. Left hand shomen, shomen ni. Great. Hey, gokuro sama deshita. Thank you very much for your hard work.